Hey guys, Ranshin here, bringing you all yet another Challenger tier League of Legends commentary. So before we guys head off, gotta remind you guys, Facebook, Twitter, RanshinGA, go check that stuff out. Like, comment, subscribe if you like this video. I'm gonna say this at the beginning and at the end just to annoy all of you. Anyway, let's get into the team lineup, shall we? On the blue side, we have Omnî playing Yasuo, HeNgMark playing Ziggs, Faker Jr. playing Thresh, dignitas' Rippii playing Udyr, and Avant-Garde Gaming's HeNgMark, Impaired also from Avant-Garde Gaming, apparently. On the opposite side, red team or purple team, whichever you want to call it, we have a formidable foe playing Lucian, aMfrigate playing as the Renekton, Ave playing as the Braum, supporting in the support slot, Twisted Fate being played by ALTQQ, and ALTQO playing the Wukong. Or is that ALTQ0? I should know this, but I don't. So anyway, it's going to be an interesting matchup. I think it's, of course, high-level gameplay, so this is Challenger tier. So you can probably tell by some of the familiar names. I believe I've already cast at least one game where AV's HeNgMark was playing. And you should at least know some of these games. I believe this is a replay from the Oceanic scene. And this game. Oh, Wukong's gonna get caught here. He's not gonna be able to escape. Oh, he does use fast, does flash forward, so he's actually gonna stay alive. But oh man, that's gonna impair his jungling quite a bit. Having to take that ability or having to take decoy early is definitely gonna be a problem for his jungling. And now Corki, Braum, is he gonna get caught? Is he gonna get hooked? Is it gonna be enough? Udyr coming in there. He has Phoenix stance, doesn't have bear stance. Braum is going to get out of there alive, taking a lot of damage though. That's already a lot of being impaired very heavily. Nice invade here by blue team to start the game off. They're going to get this blue buff easy. Wukong is in there. No, okay, I thought for a second that Wukong had actually managed to go in there and somewhat steal it, but I don't think he had vision. Did have vision of it, but he's not going to get it. Udyr going to get the enemy blue buff, and this is going to be very interesting start to the game already. Gonna be Ziggs against Twisted Fate. But this is an interesting matchup. I always think Twisted Fate is a very interesting champion, and I really love the fact that he's popular again. He's just gonna go straight for the yellow card, try to get the damage off on the Ziggs. Top lane, I'm gonna see Renekton and Yasuo. That's interesting because Renekton pretty strong overall, but so is Yasuo, and it's just an interesting lane matchup because Renekton, he's one of those really powerful mid game heroes. He's been his super early game has been a little bit nerfed recently, I believe, but his late game has been made, his mid to late game has been made a little bit stronger in response. It's interesting to see how that is played out overall. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but this game is being played during patch 4.9, not the newest patch 4.10. This is an older replay. So I just want everybody to know that, just so that there's no mistake. Lucian gonna go here being a little bit aggressive against the Corki. Is Braum gonna get in position to defend? He's doing as much as he can. He's gonna take a little bit of damage from this Corki though. Oof, gonna get a Winter's Bite on him to force him back. But Corki was in quite a bit of danger there. Very close to dying. Both AD carries here being low. Playing with our Doran's Blade supports. He's going for a Relic Shield on the opposite side, Thresh. Going for a Doran's Shield. That's interesting. Not something you see every day on a support Doran's Shield, but it is going to give him a little bit of defense. Lucian going to go in out against flashing. Corki manages to use his W to get out of there, though. Thresh going to get the hook on, but Braum's going to be perfectly fine with his shield. Nice reaction timing there by Corki. Barely managed to get himself alive out of that. Let's see here. Oop, first blood. Just as I say that, move a little bit further away, and it had to happen. Probably should be seeing this right now. Corki with no potion, not staying safe, and Lucian should be able to kill off here fairly easily. Might even get it just with his W. Nope, alright, just with that. He's cute, good enough. No big deal, no problem. See mid lane here. Twisted Fate a little bit ahead. I have not done this yet. That's silly of me. I apologize for that. We should be a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Last hit wise, seems like purple or blue team, whatever Wukong is doing a bit of it better. Udyr is gonna go for it. There was a yellow card coming in there on this Twisted Fate. I don't think Udyr is gonna be able to do much at all. Twisted Fate's just gonna be able to run around. Ooh, flashing from Udyr, but I don't know if he's gonna have enough damage. He's doing a lot of damage here to the Twisted Fate. Ziggs gonna come in from the side as well. He's gonna miss. He's gonna put Twisted Fate in a pretty bad position. Gonna try to run away, but is it gonna be enough? No mana though on the Ziggs. The auto attacks are not quite enough. Meanwhile, Tuzovic is gonna flash for it. Try to get the kill, but I think it was a bit of a odd flash there. He wasn't gonna get the kill just at this early point in the game. Not quite enough burst at that particular moment, I think. Meanwhile, as we're speaking about all this action happening mid lane, top lane, we're seeing Renekton actually being put a little bit low, and Yasuo with all of his flow. Renekton actually going in for it and gonna try to get away back, but now he's gonna get caught by Yasuo, who's working up his flow, just gonna dash in right in him and ignite and get one whirlwind off, and that's gonna be it. It's gonna be dead. Bot lane, now we're gonna be seeing pressure coming in from the opposite side. Nice hook there on the Braum, but that's not gonna do much. His shield up. Shield's so strong. This thing is ridiculous, unbreakable. Ugh. Just a little bit insane. Corki actually went for a long sword here and a bunch of potions, so he's going to want to stay in as long as possible. Wukong only level 3, let's say, in the opposite, level 5 on Udyr. So yeah, him being forced to take decoy early really damaged his potential. He's actually going to use decoy to stealth in, try to get in close, but Ziggs wasn't even close to being in position to be ganked there. Yeah, Wukong already just that early trouble. He's gonna be far behind. He's just gonna be he's not gonna be able to get any early ganks off. He's just gonna be forced to farm Twisted Fate, taken advantage of. And you see the fact Udyr is just totally taking advantage of the fact that Wukong has been in trouble from very early on. He's gonna go bear stance on this Twisted Fate. Is he gonna get it though? No, he's gonna be forced to turtle stance and get off. Gonna take a gold card in the face, and now Renekton actually coming in here. He's gonna flash for it. He's gonna try to do as much damage. Gonna try to get revenge for having died top lane here. I'm not sure if he's gonna die. If he actually gets 6, so he might. Nope. Ziggs barely getting his satchel charge off in time in order to stay alive, or else I guarantee you guys, Renekton just getting his ultimate would have totally dived him. Anyway, Yasuo, he's not pushing too hard. He's doing a good job of denying Renekton his farm meanwhile. And it's going to be interesting to see how this game plays out. Bot lane seem to be, yeah, there's a heavy CC advantage on Lucian. Oh, Corki yet again being forced to Valkyrie away in order to stay alive. Lucian with a heavy CC advantage. Does have a Impaired Scepter. Does the Doran's hook, misses Braum there. But I think Braum is just not the target you want. You want to be killing the Lucian here and not the Braum. And unfortunately, it's just going to be in a little bit of trouble. Corki's going to take a W in the face, but he's still going to be fine for quite a while, I think. Top lane, see, Renekton is going to be playing a little bit aggressive against this. Lucian does have his ultimate. Lucian does as well, though, so he has to be careful if he's going to go in full in. He's going to go and get the stun, do a little bit of damage. Taking the Yasuo, I'm sorry, I believe it's Lucian. Taking the Yasuo to half health. Does actually have the chain vest, so that's going to keep him alive. Let's see on the opposite side. Let's see what this. He has a Billy's Water Cutlass. Something there's going to be an engage here. Some warding and de-warding coming on. I think bot lane, though, if Corki gets pushed out a little bit, there's going to be a lot of trouble. Oh, there's going to be a hook coming in on the Lucian. Is it going to be enough damage? Unbreakable is up, though, so there's no chance here. Gank coming in from the Udyr. He doesn't catch anyone with a bear stance. Popping the bear stance against in order to try to get. There's a flash coming in there as well. From the Thresh is going to get the hook on the Braum. Wukong's coming in to join the fight as well. At this point, everybody's sort of backing off. Wukong is thinking of going in all the way. Thresh is going to take the damage. Nice little finisher there by the Wukong. I don't think they're going to be able to get the Corki or the Udyr here. Bomb coming off there from Ziggs a little bit late to actually affect the fight for heavily. And as we say this, seems a double engage, double fight here. Top lane, we're going to be seeing Renekton going straight up on this. Yasuo is a little bit lower health, but he's going straight for it. Seems going to pop in his ultimate right there. Yasuo a little bit of trouble, no flow, just gets a whirlwind off. Does pop his ultimate, but Renekton doesn't quite do enough damage in order to kill Renekton there. And more kills for purple team. And they're actually coming back, I like it. After an early disadvantage, especially for their jungler, Wukong's actually being allowed to get back a little bit. Seems like they're going to take this perfect opportunity to take Dragon, which is exactly what they should be doing. I gotta say, blue team's got to be a little bit disappointed now. I mean, Udyr is only a Spirit Stone. He hasn't really accomplished much with ganks. He's been middle a few times and hasn't accomplished much. He's not been able to kill this Twisted Fate. So it's going to be interesting to see what this Twisted Fate is actually going to be able to do for this team, because he is level 7 now. He does have a Chalice. And he's going to want to do some ganks. He's going to want to utilize his ultimate to go around the map, give the vision, of course, and just go around the map and start killing people. Wukong's in the enemy jungle, checking stuff out. I think they might. He's actually thinking of going to be hit by the Thresh. Going to utilize decoy. Going to flash for it, actually. Gold card coming in here. Udyr coming in. Going to try to get. He's going to get the stun on this TF. TF is going to be dead here. Thresh Ziggs and Udyr. No chance there whatsoever for TF to get away. Top lane, seems like this, yeah, Renekton and Yasuo are actually very even on CS. Renekton has one more kill though, but he seems to kind of be controlling this lane a little bit. We're going to be seeing if he continues to gank and roam around. Placing a deep ward in here to give himself all the vision he wants. And now we're going to actually be seeing this Udyr in the enemy jungle. Going to smite it, going to get the red buff. And I don't think Wukong, he could actually turn around on this Wukong and engage him. He's actually just thought of that. Yeah, I can do it. He's going to go in straight for it. Going to try to do a little bit of damage. Got to get decoyed out. Does get tricked. They're going to get Wukong down to half health. Got to be met by TF though. Wukong very close to dying. Is going to die. Ziggs coming in there just the right time to help out. Top lane. Stuff pretty equalized. Seems like blue team members might be blowing around. Try to catch, get some going out there. So you're going to be seeing a BF sword on this Lucian. On the opposite side, just a Ruby Crystal and a Vampiric Scepter on the Corki. So it seems like he's going to be going Triforce. But how good is that going to be? Renekton being forced to last it under his tower, but among all the guys in the game, he's actually quite good at it. He also trying to do get a little bit of damage on him as he forces his flow up. Just, you know, utilizing his tornadoes, his whirlwinds, whatever you want to call them. Udyr seems like he's going to be running top. Is Renekton getting caught? There's a fight coming in right here. Renekton actually engaging. He's going to pop his ultimate. Going to try to kill this guy. Very low flow on this Yasuo right now, but now he's going to see the Udyr. He's going to be forced to run. TF is come position, just trying to hold his position as long as he can. Stay alive. Utilizing, going to take a Yasuo ult. Where's the TF? TF is coming in late. Where's no ultimate from TF? Udyr actually going to flash in and try to get the kill and going on TF now, but this is going to give Renekton an opportunity to get right back into this, and Udyr is actually going to die. Did TF not die? Oh, TF actually going to go all the way, going to use his cards to get the kill on the Yasuo. Beautiful play, and meanwhile as this is happening, bot lane seems like Wukong actually joined in for some action bot lane as well. We're going to see that. A lot of stuff happening. Yeah, he's just going to go straight in. Braum going to dive it. Corki by himself. No support. No chance. Just going to stuns all over the place. CC. Braum's passive, of course, helping in getting and securing that kill. Purple team doing a great job of getting back into this. Did TF not have his ultimate when it came in there? I mean, Destiny. No, it was there. Maybe it was low in mana. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why he didn't pop his... Why he ran all the way to the lane instead of just popping his ultimate. I don't know, maybe, you know, popping his ultimate, people will know they were coming, they'd be able to react on turn on him, so if that was the thought process, then yeah, the entire time people were just focused on Renekton and didn't turn on TF when he turned on TF way too late by the time he was already there. So beautiful play over there, I gotta say. TF getting there, saving the Renekton. Now they're gonna get a tower because of it. Also, Renekton building tank, he seems like he's going for an early Randuin's, quite possibly, and this was before or Sunfire KB even. This was actually before Randuin's the Randuin's change, where that, you know, where in 410 Randuin has been changed significantly in that if you attack someone Randuin's, you no longer get slowed, I believe. And we're gonna see people gonna get caught. Braum just being really aggressive, gonna use Unbreakable, is gonna get hooked, but he's gonna stay alive. Gonna jump to the TF here, and Udyr now all alone by himself. Gonna try to get his position where he can fight a lot of damage. Wukong coming in, popping his ultimate to stay alive. He's gonna wanna get out of the fight. Gonna get hooked and killed though by the Corki. I thought Udyr was gonna die there, but Udyr's pretty hard to kill if you don't know what you're doing. Winter's Bite misses there, and at this point now you see the Yasuo also joining in. Unbreakable coming off from Braum. Renekton joining the fight too, gonna pop his ult and go in there, gonna flash in and get the stun on the Corki. Gonna try to kill the Corki as fast as possible. Braum actually gonna flash in order to stay alive. We're gonna see what the Yasuo actually managed to chase him down, and now more flashes. Ziggs coming in. Udyr coming in to rejoin the fight. Renekton's ultimate comes off, and now he's being ignited. He's just gonna try to stay alive. Udyr's shield, he's still gonna be able to pop through it. He still stays alive despite the ignite. He's probably not gonna... barely gets his Q off in order to stay alive against the Ziggs as well. And meanwhile, TF actually gets a kill on a Corki. Look at that, gonna get the cards off. Yasuo really low, almost getting the TF. He's gonna die. The TF, though, Satchel charge. Meanwhile, kill. Oh, I thought he got the TF, but he did not. And meanwhile, an ace there for Lucian. Man, look at that engage all over the place. Great play by Renekton and Twisted Fate there. Also, Braum staying alive, managing to get out of there, but Twisted Fate, nice play overall. Taking advantage, staying as far away from everybody as he can, utilizing all his abilities. Great play. And I was seeing the Renekton also, gotta say, with this, utilizing his Sunfire Cape. I thought he was so close to death. He's actually gonna engage on this, gonna heal back as he attacks this Udyr. TF there to support him. They could have actually, is he actually gonna be, I think the action would have been able to take him. He's gonna throw a card out there. Wild cards, of course, but they actually, I think they would have been able to get Udyr there. Oop, Ziggs ult to try to get the Renekton, but a little bit too late. We have a sip of water. I'm gonna take a look at what this TF is doing. He's gonna ward around. Really, I remember when I believe his, I think his teleport wasn't his ultimate at one point in his early release in the game. I remember in like before season 1, I think beta or late beta or early release. I wasn't playing the game there, but I'd kind of gotten to know it a little bit. And he was, in memory, he was kind of ridiculous. Remember, like, he could just teleport around the map, and I think it wasn't even his ultimate. That's kind of nuts. TF, thinking of doing something, he's going to teleport mid. They're going to try to go on this Ziggs, but Ziggs planted his bombs all over the place, and the Satchel charge also. He's just going to try to stay alive as much as possible. Bottom lane, people thinking of doing something. Braum going to solo this Corki, going to try to get in position to stun him. He's going to Valkyrie away. Meanwhile, as this is happening, they get the kill on Udyr, actually. And the blue turret goes down as well, bottom lane. So blue team, despite an early advantage, just giving away the lead. And now Wukong goes in and actually gets the kill on... Oh, they get the Thresh as well, getting a kill on everybody. They're just going to continue pushing. Let's see, it's going to be 2 towers down. Purple team going to be able to take full advantage of this, and on the opposite side, they're going to take yet another tower. It's going to be 3 towers down. Super Renekton getting a Sunfire Cape, Ruby Crystal, Negaton Crux. So is he actually going to go for an early Banshee Veil? Might actually go full tank. He's still doing a decent chunk of damage, especially with his Sunfire Cape. Yet another tower going to get taken bot. Braum just utilizing his Sightstone, his Targan's Brace. See what the Lucian has. Just the Bloodthirster. This is the old school Bloodthirster before the shield up on the opposite side. See, Lucian has his Rice Blade and Village Water Cutlass, not quite close to Shiv yet. He's being used quite a bit. Unholy Grail and Unholy Grail on both mid APs, except TF is in a little bit of a better position with an unnecessary large rod. Needlessly large rod, I'm sorry, not unnecessary, just needlessly. He's gonna get hooked though. Gonna throw wild cards out there. Ooh, they're gonna flash for it. They're gonna flash each other. He's gonna get hooked, so you're probably gonna die here. Gonna try to get alive, getting his stuns off. Nope, it's gonna get one stun off and actually gonna flash away. I don't think the hook is up. Braum getting in there to save his life, and Thresh gonna get caught. Oh man, beautiful staying alive there by TF, just waiting on his team to run in, and now we're gonna see this Udyr gonna be trouble. TF's just gonna get a little bit of payback with gold cards. Or pick a card rather, gold card. Gold card. Not gold cards, gold card. It's been doing a fairly large chunk of damage. Overall, he's been doing great, gotta say. TF, 5 kills, 3 assists. So he's been a part of almost half of the kills, and now we're gonna see purple team just taking easy Baron. I mean, oh no, they lost 1 tower to Corki, who still doesn't have his Triforce, not even close to his Triforce. So he's in trouble. Easily get this Baron. And look at this team. There's so many people that can tank. Wukong's the jungler, he can tank a little bit. Renekton can tank plenty. He's building full-on tanky items here. And even, of course, you got this guy, he can tank. Braum, if he can't tank, then I don't know exactly what it is he's gonna do. Ziggs hasn't really been a big present this game. I think his ultimates haven't been hitting the targets. He hasn't been finishing people off. In fact, I think the few times I've seen his ultimate across the map, they've missed. Yasuo hasn't really been a big presence across the map. Does have his static Shiv now, but I really think he needs to do a better job of joining team fights. Yes, he doesn't have teleport, while Renekton has, but he really needs to consider joining the big team fights a little bit more often. This top tower just isn't as important as the team fights are. Now blue team seems to like finally gonna take down this middle tower, finally get a second tower for themselves, try to get themselves a little bit back into this game. They're 10k gold behind. It's gonna be so hard for them to get back into this. Wukong's gonna get a little bit caught out. Can be seeing this Corki trying to do a little bit of damage. Everybody caught a little bit out of position. Udyr real close to the enemy tower. Ziggs ult gonna come off. Is gonna be enough damage overall. Box comes down. Thresh gonna try to go. Lucian gonna get away. Wukong actually coming in and getting his ultimate off. And Renekton just going in there straight up to get the kill on that Corki. We've seen the satchel charge, so Ziggs gonna stay alive. Despite Braum flashing, he's still not gonna be able to get him. Is Wukong gonna be able to get the Udyr here? It seems like TF decided to actually, still has an ulted, just staying in the fight here against this Yasuo, who has finally joined the fight, but he's just up against way too many people. Udyr is actually gonna get out of this alive, but I don't think there's much the blue team can do. I mean, they are over 10k gold down. The enemy team has a Baron. They've lost so many towers. And there was a chance there in a team fight there to try to do a little bit of damage to try to get some people down. And even Lucian managed to survive. He took so much heavy burst, but still survived the fight. And Renekton, despite building a heavy tank, because of his Spirit Visage, he's just doing so much damage too. He's just staying in there doing a lot of damage despite everything. He only has 151 AD, so his skills are doing an insane amount, but he's just playing so well. He's just utilizing all his abilities so well. Now Corki gonna die yet again here bot lane. Gonna get caught as he desperately tries to get a little bit of farm going, and now gonna see this Renekton. Oh, actually, thought the game was maybe gonna go on for a little bit longer, but it seems that at this point blue team decided to surrender. So it's kind of interesting to see how sometimes, despite taking a very early advantage and practically shutting down the enemy jungler for the first few minutes of the game, you have to take advantage of that. You have to take advantage of that fact. And Udyr was trying to do that. He was trying to run around the map. He knew, like, hey, okay, I'm going to be safe. I can just run around the enemy jungle. I can run around to mid, to top, and be perfectly fine. But definitely the enemy jungler, Udyr, did not manage to take full advantage of the fact that his opponent in the jungler was crippled that game. And I got to say, great play by Renekton that game. He just, despite, I believe, dying early, if memory serves, he actually came back really strong into this game, made a lot of great plays. So, standard performance, that's going to be right there. Anyway, that's going to be it for this game, guys. Remember to check me out on Facebook and Twitter. That's Ranshin DA. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, maybe subscribe to the channel. And GG, guys, Ranshin out. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.